It's really funny to me to hear someone say that when a game comes out, they'll and something's wrong with it, people just typically will go, "Well, it's broken now, but I'm sure they'll fix it in the next couple weeks or something." I'm sorry, you're accepting this? You think it's okay for a developer to bring a game out to us that we've all genuinely been excited for, whatever that game is, and if it has problems, you're just gonna roll over and say, "Hey, that's okay." They're gonna just patch it later, and even if it's not good enough, like whatever it is that they're patching doesn't work out, you're gonna still keep on waiting for more patches to be released so that the game you've purchased, this $50 to $60 game that you've purchased, will finally work after how long it's been you've actually owned this game. You pay for this game. You pay your hard-earned cash for this game, and you shouldn't expect this. That's not what we've come to expect. It just seems recently in the last year, hell, I mean, even the last month now has just been probably the worst I've seen. We've seen games like Call of Duty, the Advanced Warfare. That's been having some issues with the online, and so they're trying to patch that up. They said that we're going to get our first, update on the game very soon. Other games like the Halo Master Chief Edition. You've got some of the multiplayer aspects of that are not working very well at all. There's been some technical issues with single player games as well. It's not just multiplayer games, but single player games like the new Sonic Boom game. There's been some technical glitches in that as well. The Assassin's Creed Unity, from what I've heard, has had some technical issues. Dating back to one game that I can remember, I think it was last year that came out, but Battlefield 4. Look at what happened with that game. I mean, we had so many issues with that. The servers for that were just, oh my god, they had such a hard time with getting those servers up and running. It was just really shocking for me to see this. So not just with multiplayer games, but with single player games as well. It doesn't really matter what type of game you're talking about. We're seeing these more and more these days. And it's just really unacceptable to see this. We shouldn't be used to having games come out that are just glitchy from the start, saying that this is our final release. This is what we're selling to you, the gaming community. If it's a small little thing, then we can look past it. But if it affects the entire gameplay, if it affects like the entire multiplayer experience, and to the point where we can't play it, then absolutely, that's something that you should have addressed beforehand. It's not something that you should just release and then have us find out, only to bitch back at you guys, the problems that we're having with this, so that you can come back and say like, "Oh, hey, sorry about that. We'll fix it up right away," and then all will be good. That's not how it should work. Back in the day, you've never had things like that happen. If they came out with a title back on an old Nintendo system or Sega system, or the first PlayStation or PlayStation 2 game, and I'm sure that there was some games by that point, with PS2 and like GameCube, Xbox, I'm sure there was a couple games that were not there was a couple glitches maybe here and there, but you could get past it still. Not like today, where they have to literally patch it, and you have to download this patch in order to continue on with your gaming experience. Because otherwise, if we didn't have the internet and to patching those games up, they'd be fucked. They would literally have to ship out more copies of that to install, and that would take a lot more money to produce something to ship it out. So if we didn't have the internet for that, you guys would be fucked. What it comes down to is this okay with you guys? Do you want a game that's completed 100%, or do you not care about having some kind of broken game from the start and then only for it to get fixed up later? How do you guys feel about this? Because I know for me, I don't care for that. If I buy something, especially again a $50 to $60 game, I kind of expect that game to be done, like fully done. And again, if there's some little minor, glitch here and there, I can look past it, and just continue on. But if it's going to affect my entire experience overall, like, forget it. I don't even want to bother with it. That's why I'm holding out with getting Advanced Warfare. I really do want to get it. I haven't played a Call of Duty since the third Modern Warfare. Just because all the others look so similar. They did. There was nothing new about them that just appealed to me, and I just said, the hell with it. I'm not getting this. Advanced Warfare comes out. They got a little bit more to offer in this game. And it looks more exciting. So I legitimately was kind of excited for this release. But again, how do you guys feel about it? Let me know your thoughts. Put everything down in the comments section below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And until then, guys, I'll see you guys later.